What's going on? What's going on, people? How y'all doing? Another Tuesday with the Man Cave podcast. Thank you. My lovely assistant hooking up the fan so we can blow up around some of this smoke up in here. You know what I mean? What's going on, Mike? Man, we back for another one. If you hear it and you know it's Tuesday, and y'all know what we do here. We talk sports, more sports.
All of these sports.
All of this sports, man. And that's what we love to do as fans, too. As fans. We're not analysts, none of that stuff. We just fans on sports. Mike, man, hit him with the great advertisement. That man, I love his advertisement. Like, go ahead, kill him, bro. I love it. It's a clean Steph Curry 3, game on the line. And it's nothing but that. Nothing but that.
Listen. I know you sick and tired of ESPN. You're sick and tired of Stephen A. You're sick and tired of all these dumb shows where they constantly say the same shit
over and over.
Sports One, where they're just driving the same two things down your throat. Who's better, LeBron or Michael?
Yeah.
All this dumb shit. The Huddle Sports Network is what you need to do. Download. Yes, Northeast Streaming Sports app, download. You got Roku Fire TV, download.
Download.
Get it. You get 24/7 sports by people that know what's up.
Yeah.
And normal guy, you might not mind it. I can't stand it.
Well, yeah.
Watch it no more unless there's a game on.
I don't mind it either, but I don't watch it no more. I don't watch like the shows. I watch like Sports Center and stuff like that. Highlights and games. I don't listen to the shows. Like I used to watch First Take every morning. I do not watch that shit now. All they do is argue, get personal with each other, debate or compare. That all they do is compare. They don't talk about nothing. Like it's just
and
like
then whoever has a problem or gets offended, the other person's not there no more. You don't ever see the other person again.
I was shocked. Malik, what's her name? Monica McNutt.
Molly?
No, Monica McNutt, when she went at Stephen A, checked him real quick. I'm shocked she was on the next show still.
She probably ain't going to be on a show ever again.
Right. Facts. Facts. ESPN is, if it's not a game on or sports highlights, yes.
Going on, Gary?
Very salute. Or like a 30 for 30 or something like that is boring as hell. Like daytime ESPN, unless it's Sports Center, is trash to me. I just can't do it no more, man. I can't. I don't watch none of those shows, but I don't want to hate. We're going to do a little bit of hate, get a little bit of hate out. Yeah, because I love the promotion, though. Like, you be so serious about it, man.
It's just going to deter you to a better option. That's all. We're giving you a better option.
Actually, you can
two different networks where you can go watch multiple shows with live people from the NFL, coaches, old coaches, retirees, people that did the sport. You could see all this during that. Us, we're just two crazy ass fans that get into it half the damn time, that liven it up, laugh, and have a good time about it, and that's it.
Yeah. Facts. And you can have an opinion. You can have your own opinion, and we can talk about it. You know,
the normal guy said he's a hating ass dude.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta hate, man. Normal guy, sometimes you gotta hate, man. I'm with you. But
normal guy, everybody hating.
Everybody got a little hate in their blood, man. Even if you don't know you got that hate or don't recognize you got that hate, everybody got a little hate.
I get all the damn hate. That's why I stay up that stupid ass Facebook now.
But yeah, let's get to some sports, man. Did you see the let me see if I can find it. The NCAA, the playoff, the 12th round, the playoff times.
12 teams, you mean?
Yeah, 12. Yeah, it's 12 teams. They had the times that were how
I didn't see all that. I didn't know they went all the way in depth like that.
Yeah, man, I saved it, but I don't know.
That's crazy though.
If I find it, we'll come back to it.
We're at in a month is it gonna be? It's got to take up half the damn December shit.
Let me go to
maybe not half the damn December. Probably. Well, yeah, one a week. Get one round, so it's probably going to be at the beginning of December, like right after the conference.
It was interesting though. Hold on. It should be right here somewhere. If I, man, see, I thought I saved it. I didn't save it, man. I'll keep looking throughout the show and see if I can find it. But what you want to start with, man? We got a lot of stuff to talk about, man.
For whatever, throw the topic out. Let's run with it.
All right. Well, since it's the finals going on, yeah, college football. I mean, we'll get to. I don't really want to start with that. I just thought that was. I just wanted to know if you, because I can't find the schedule. If I would have found the schedule, then we could have talked about that. It was crazy. But I mean, the finals going on right now. Of course, Celtics up 2-0, and I said if Dallas didn't win that game in game one, or if they got beat in a bad way, they wasn't going to win game two. It's a lot of – the Celtics are playing a lot of defense, and right now, if Kyrie don't start making shots and Luka don't start getting his team involved early, so he got gas in the fourth quarter, he can score throughout the game, do everything that Luka does, but I think he has to get double-digit assists for the rest of these games because nobody else is involved. Nobody. Salute.
What's going on, the boys?
Nobody else is involved. Like, where's everybody else at?
Just PJ Washington and Luka, and then Kyrie's adding his 14 stupid ass points. I mean, they I don't know. I don't know where Gafford's at. Lively. Yeah. I don't understand what happened and why the momentum's changed so much. It's not the momentum, but it's why their game plans changed so much. What's going on, Anthony? I just don't get it. They need to get back to what was working. Yeah. Like you said, they had 60 lobs.
Yeah, 60 lob dunks, and everybody else had like 10. Yeah, everybody else had like 10.
Let's go Cowboys.
Yeah.
You're a Dallas fan, so you must be pulling for the Mavericks too.
Yeah. But from what I've been seeing is Luka.
All right, Vikings.
Vikings, that's what's up. His points, everything's in the book. It's booked already. So I think he need to get his team that first quarter. Everybody need to score. Everybody need to get buckets so they can get in the flow of the game. Y'all can get y'all lobs going. All 60 lobs. Everybody else had 10 coming into the finals. They had 60. The Celtics completely stopped all of that. Like they're getting them here and there, but it's just Luka. He has to stop trying to be a one-man show because it looked like Luka versus Boston right now.
And that's what it looked like. And normal guy, Kristaps, he's day-to-day. He's got – listen, his injury is rare as shit.
Yeah.
I was just reading about it. It does not happen, but it's affecting him real bad, and I don't know. He may not play. He said he's going to try out the court, but, dude, I don't know.
Mazzulla said it's a serious injury.
Yeah, he acting like it's not, but it's something that's rare, and it just don't happen.
Yeah, and I think they can win without him just because right now the key to what the Celtics is doing is nobody's the star. Everybody's just playing.
But see, I think with him out, that's going to open up that lob game because Horford's not jumping out the roof. So I think that'll open up that lob game and it'll change, and you'll see a different game without Porzingis there. And I think Dallas at home's a whole different team. Like they do a 180 when they're at home, and
I think they win.
That and got to keep the momentum.
Yeah, I think they win game 3.
You know. Everybody, it was like what? Everybody that's favored to win game 3 and wins it since 1993 wins the finals.
Damn. Is Dallas favorite? Is Dallas favored to win? Well, I mean, they playing the Celtics, so. But my whole thing is
8-0 in game 3. Whoever's favored in game 3, they're 8-0 since 93. Yes, so it's like there's been a lot of not favored teams, I guess. Obviously, a lot of home teams haven't been favored.
If Luka can go out there and if he can have gas in the tank towards the end of the like in the fourth quarter, because he looks like a cone in the fourth quarter so far. They running right by him,
and he's not trying to get fouls.
He not trying to get. He not playing like he not just leave it all on the court, man. Like you bigger than these dudes, man. Like go out there and just play the game. But he's so slow, and he in his mind he says it all the time. He got to stop saying that. He has to stop saying I'm slow and I'm this. Stop saying that, man. Like he really believes that, so he plays like that. And I'm telling you, man, that fourth quarter in that game too, he was looking like a cone out there. He was stationary.
Hey, look, real quick, while we got a Vikings fan in here.
Yeah.
Hey, the boys, what do you think about them crispy ass all white unis.
Might be the best ones.
Helmet's all white, jersey, pants. I mean, that shit look clean as hell.
Might be the best ones.
I like the helmet better than I like anything because it's got the horns, but it's accented by the gold and the purple. And I'm like, dude, that is slick.
Yeah. They might have the best ones, man. I like it.
Cincy,
but JJ McCarthy gonna make them look bad though, so it don't matter.
Well, Sam Darnold look like he's starting. They say
Sam Darnold gonna make it look bad too.
JJ third stringing right now.
That's what I'm saying. So I hope they don't. Man, listen.
We'll get into it about these rookie quarterbacks because there's a lot of crazy shit happening with these rookie quarterbacks right now.
It is. Yes, it is. We definitely gonna get to that. But game 3, you said you think Dallas will win game 3, right? What do they need to do to win that? What do they need to do?
Get back to their fundamentals. Get back to what got them where they're at. Stop going away from it. Stop shooting so many damn threes.
Trying to match the Celtics, though. They got to, because the Celtics shoot so many threes.
Yeah, but all right. So you shoot a 3 and miss it, then it's no use. Yep. Get a 2 no matter what, but you got to get back because what they need to do to help them on defense is play offense. Play defense by playing offense. That means make buckets, make them work on defense. And once you make that bucket, you can get back instead of it just being nonstop running and then hitting wide open threes. Right. And you're not exhausted then. So they have to play defense by playing offense better, by making their shots, by doing the lob passes, by being aggressive in the paint. They've gotten away from that because they're trying to match the Celtics by shooting 500 million threes, and they're not making these damn things. So
they're not. Yeah,
get away from that. Get back to your fundamentals that got you where you're at, and be done with it.
And then it's only one guy doing everything. And I agree with everything you just said. And like I said, I'm going to just keep saying it. Luka, he has to get his team involved early. There's no way that he can go through these games, scoring all the points and trying to do everything, which Jason Kidd seems smarter than that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really letting Luka go out here and try to beat the Celtics by himself. Kyrie's not making no shots. So now you have to do something else. Like, it has to change. Like, he didn't really make no good adjustments to me. So the adjustments have to be better. Man, the adjustments have to be better, man. Like, Kidd's a way better coach than
that. Normal guy. Meek Mill, get up, Mavs.
Yeah, get up, Mavs. Yeah, they damn near finna get stumped out if they don't win.
They damn near getting diddied.
If they don't win game 3.
Damn near getting sneak attacked.
If they don't win game 3, and it's crazy because I picked Dallas in 6, man. But the way these 2 games don't win, I'm picking the Celtics in game 3.
Well, I'm picking Dallas.
Yeah, I'm picking the Celtics, man, because now I just need. I can be wrong. I'm cool with that. I just need to see them prove me wrong.
What's up, Hot Take City?
Salute. I just got to see it, man. I have to because this is not looking good, and I didn't think this was going to be as lopsided as it looks right now.
It's going to be all right.
Until you don't think this looks bad, man. Luka versus the Celtics, he's not going to win by himself, man.
Listen, it's going to be different when they're at home, and I think that's what's going to snap everybody out of it. I'm telling you, things are going to change.
That's what they betting on. They're rolling the dice on that.
Hey, you got to remember, Timberwolves beat Denver in Denver twice, and then what happens? It comes out, and it goes 7 because Denver goes 3 in a row. So, I mean, anything's possible.
Yeah, but that's Denver, though.
And they beat on Denver.
Yeah, but that's Denver, defending champs. They're a better built team, but they're a better built team than Dallas is.
But I understand that, but I don't.
TJ Washington being Dallas' second best player right now is a bad thing.
That's why I'm thinking
that is a bad thing.
Kyrie's not a good player in Boston. But I think in Dallas, he's going to be.
He's Kyrie. Never beat them since he left their team. He hasn't beat them.
That's why I think he needs to hit these 2 games in Dallas. They knot it back up at 2, and then he goes back to Boston. He already said before he left that game, he's walking off the court. Fans were yelling at him. He said, "I'll see you game 5," and walked off the court. I think he's pissed off in his own head. He's starting to get mad. And I don't think anybody wants to see a pissed off Kyrie.
Well, he better get mad and put some buckets in the hoop, man. Because I'm telling you, the thing about Kyrie is his highs is high. His lows are low. It's not like he just gonna get 18 or something. No, he's gonna get 9, 10 to 12
Well,
points.
that's why once he starts, I think it'll keep going.
He gotta get going. Something has to happen. Luka just gotta look to get everybody else involved because he's always gonna get his money.
Feed Kyrie the whole first quarter.
Feed him, get the lob going. Y'all got to get some pick and rolls. Yes. A lot of that, all that stuff got to happen, man. Luka cannot be looking to score to start that game.
Listen,
he has to get everybody else involved.
Get Gafford involved with that lob. Lively, too. Get them protecting the paint. It'll open up the three. It'll open up Kyrie to do what he does to get into the mid-range game and hit those jumpers. It changes everything. That's why you said 60 of them. That's what opened up everything because Luka hits that little mid-range dirt shot.
Yes.
Kyrie does his little crossover, gets in there and sidestep shot. I mean, it'll change everything once they get that going.
Yeah, and a little bit more defense. They got to figure out. They got to figure out the defense.
Again, once they start hitting shots and they don't have to run nonstop, I think that'll help.
And I think that's been the problem because they was missing so much. So that's a lot of transition. That's a lot of transition.
Nonstop running, and it's fast break.
And then you're not seeing the ball go in. Like, it's just like, damn, on top of all of that. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Is that all you got on that?
No, yeah.
Because it really ain't, you know.
I will get the football.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, well, real quick before we go, Hurley, they try to get Hurley. The Lakers try to get Hurley from UConn.
Smartest move that dude ever did.
And I don't blame him because he turned down $11 million from Kentucky, and then the Lakers offered him $11 million for 6 years. I mean, 90, whatever it was $11 million a year for 6 years. He's never taken that.
Listen,
he's never taken that.
What's funny is they're saying any of these coaches right now are better suited to come coach the Cavs, coach a young team that has a star that can be something.
Yeah, the Cavs,
a veteran, like an older team with LeBron, who's pretty much a player coach, then get yourself an A. A first-time coach does not need to go over there to the Lakers.
No, hell no. Hell no. Him, JJ Redick, none of that. They need to go get a vet.
They're saying JJ needs to stay away from there.
Yes, stay away from there. You need a veteran coach in there. But the thing is, the Lakers organization – It's just messed up. Pelinka, I think the Pelinka era might be over, and they let him stay too long. You know how you extend your welcome.
Listen, his problem is Pelinka can go get all the stars. Problem is they're always past their prime.
Yeah,
almost all the stars except for ADs past their prime when they came here or came there.
Well, LeBron was still in his prime in 2019, but by 2021, he was.
Yeah. That's a different story. But they was bringing in all these people. It's like, this isn't like.
Well, they got a younger team now. LeBron is the oldest person on the team.
The problem is the younger squad, they're not good pieces with LeBron, and they're young. They're young.
I think they got a real good team. They just need another guy that can score. You got to get D'Angelo Russell out of there and get a real point guard.
Well, you need that, but then let Austin Reeves do it. Let him.
No. I'm not even. Austin Reeves is a shooting guard. Let him score points. He can play the position, but no, I'm talking about a point guard, somebody that facilitates and he can score when he needs to score. They need a facilitator to get LeBron the ball out of LeBron's hands. You know how much better that would be if he could just play small forward and not always have to bring the ball up the court, and he have so much energy for the whole entire game.
He's gonna get the ball as soon as it cross half court.
That's cool. They still gonna do that, of course. They're still gonna do that. I'm just saying, but it'll take a lot of the load off of LeBron. He'll score way more points that way. He'll score way more points that way off of the ball. The league just never got to see like the time we had flashes of LeBron off the ball. You know what I mean? When he had somebody to be the guy, we seen what he could do. It's like why nobody ever salute. Why nobody ever, no team ever stuck to that with LeBron? Let him be off the ball. He would be so much of all that. He would be so much deadlier.
You got to be so much deadlier. Be off the ball. He always wants to go to the ball.
Yeah, because he's a ball. He's a guy. He want to get his team involved, and I love that about him. But man, he could be so much more deadlier off the ball. I'm telling you. And then you could throw the on the ball stuff in there. But anyway, football. What you got, man? Where you want to start?
Wherever. I
Go
don't
ahead, man.
shit. Look at you see all these big high wide receiver contracts being signed. All these things going down. Everybody's starting to cry now. Tyreek had his little say, "Oh well, I'm going to have to get some more." And you got Ayuk saying he needs 30 million. You got
What?
yeah,
What? I ain't see that. Hold on. What?
he said
Wait,
that
wait, wait.
weeks ago. As soon as Amon Ra signed, he said, "Well, look,
Oh, okay.
I should get
He
signed up
talked
by
about that.
him." And then
30 million?
you got Chase that's got to get signed. Higgins that's got to get signed. Cooper didn't
No,
show
that
up to the first day of mandatory camp.
Aaron Rodgers didn't either. Aaron Rodgers didn't either.
Well, Aaron Rodgers is Aaron
They
Rodgers.
calling him selfish. They already talking shit about
Listen,
him.
that dude is still doing what he let Aaron
Justin
Rodgers
Tucker
do.
gained some weight.
Justin Tucker look fat.
He did though, because he gonna have to tackle people now.
Yeah, he said he's beefing up because he's gonna have to get more.
Yeah,
contact.
he gonna have to tackle people now. That's hilarious.
I don't know. It's just this whole money thing is crazy because there's so many people now
I
wanting
just
it.
hate get paid. I just hate when they see this guy get what he get now. I automatically think I should get that too because I was the number one receiver on my team.
Well,
That don't mean that you a top receiver. That just means you was the best receiver on your team.
That's not what I hate. I hate is
No, I hate that. That's
I hate
pocket
the Tyreek
watching, man.
Hill thing.
Watch my pockets.
where Waddle got paid. Now Hill's pissed off because Waddle's making more than him.
That's stupid because Tyreek go out there
That's
and ball
your
out
contract.
again.
You got 2
Yes.
years left.
Dog, that's what I'm saying. How you gonna be mad at somebody that's getting
Mad
a
as hell
contract
over nothing.
while you still under you? If he ball out for the next 2 seasons, he's gonna get more money than that. Just how it works.
Of course he is. It's going to keep going up because of the
Yes.
Netflix and Paramount deals. That's how That's how the salary cap's going up. 20 million, 30 million every damn year now.
Yeah, they getting that good money. They getting the TV money and they getting the streaming money. The streaming money is the advertising, like big advertisement dollars, which is all advertisement, network TV, all that. It's all advertising. That's the beauty of all of this shit. Advertising.
Tomlin got extended 3 years too, so he's staying in Pittsburgh.
Because he won't lose, he won't never go below 500. He never has. He won't. He's just something he's just allergic to. You can't fire a guy like that unless you're just tired of him being the same every season.
Well, the thing is all right. Here's how I look at it. Do you want a coach that just always has winning records, or do you want to win championships?
Championship somewhere got to be in there. If I'm the Steelers, if I'm the Steelers,
what? When?
Yeah, but
Arizona Super Bowl in 2007?
Yeah, I was gonna say he has one though, so that's got him there.
Right.
But he also
listen, dude. This is fucking how many years later?
Yeah, but he still be winning though. He still be winning.
To me, I'd be like,
that's all they care about. The Roonies, that's what they care about. Winning, just win.
That's great. Hey, you went 9-8. We're happy. That's
9-8. We happy. Yeah,
that
do
is
sound
horrible as shit to say that you're happy about that.
But I'm not mad at that though, because we're in the same division.
Oh, yeah.
So do what y'all do.
I just can't be happy about 9-8 or winning records.
No. Not every year.
I'd rather him lose every so often and get a good draft pick, so maybe we can get back to the damn Super Bowl. Not fucking all right. We're gonna keep playing with the same guys we got because we don't lose. We don't have.
And they can't. They drafted Kenny Pickett. You see what happened with that?
Got rid of him after a year, which I thought.
You know what I mean? So they do need to have a losing season. Maybe he need to if it don't go well, lose so you can get a top quarterback or something like that. He need to do something, man. Nah, you got to get a championship somewhere in there. If you got one a long time ago, you got to get another one in the next 10 years.
07's the last time, and dude, that is a long.
You should have had another one by 2020. I need another one, dog.
Dude, that is what? How? Dude, that's going on almost 20 years. That's 17 years ago.
Yeah, was Tomlin the coach then?
Yes, when they did the Arizona shit. Yes.
Yeah, I think that was Tomlin. Huh?
I know that was Tomlin.
Yeah, but they ain't had that talent in a long time, man.
He became the coach in 06, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I think it was 06. Yeah, you're right. And then they went to 3, didn't they?
Mm-mm.
He would. What was the other year they went? Because Ben got 2.
He went. Before Tomlin showed up.
That was before. It was. They got 1. What year was that? It had to be 05.
Yeah,
it had to be 05 because the Patriots won in 04.
Oh no, it was 2011 is when they won the Super Bowl. 2011. So that's 13 years ago. 13 years ago. 2011.
Oh yeah, Because it was Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Ben Roethlisberger. I think.
2011.
Yeah. And then Eli got his before that. Yeah. So he got 2 then.
Oh, no,
he
he
got
said
1.
I was right. It was Tomlin in 07. Everybody figure this shit out.
Yeah,
right
I was gonna say, man, Ben got 2, man. And
now.
I
Ben
know
got one, but he got one with Coward, didn't he?
he didn't get one before 07. If he did, it had to be 05.
Well, yeah, that's the one Ben got. Let's see here.
What year did Santonio Holmes get his feet down?
Super Bowl, his second season.
Who?
Hold on.
Tomlin?
He has 2 Super Bowl appearances. Since joining the Steelers in 07, he has led the team to 11 playoff appearances, 2 Super Bowl appearances, and a title in Super Bowl. I don't know what the fuck that
Bro,
is.
11 playoff appearances, bro. They happy with that. And a Super Bowl win in that in the middle of them 11 playoff seasons. I'm cool with that. It's hard to win a Super Bowl. It's still franchises that's never won one that's been around since the 60s, 70s. They never got one. It's hard to do that. So 1 in 11 years, yeah, take that. Hell yeah. And you've never had a losing season either.
They were Super Bowl champions in 08.
Yeah, it was 07-08 season.
And then no, 08 they were Super Bowl champions, and then 10. It was 2010. They won. And they 08, 2010.
They beat
they beat the Cardinals in 08, and then 2010. Who they lose to?
Had to be Peyton Manning or Tom Brady or some shit. Is it AFC Championship maybe?
Was that when they lost to Rodgers? Did Rodgers win that one?
Yeah, the Green Bay 2010. Yeah, that was Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, 2010. That was Aaron Rodgers.
Who the fuck knows? We don't know shit on this show.
No, it was Drew Brees in 09. It was Drew Brees in 09. Then it was Aaron Rodgers got it right after Drew Brees. The very next year. It was like 2010, or it was Aaron Rodgers then Drew Brees.
I don't know what the fuck.
However it went, Aaron Rodgers was 2010. I know that for a fact. Aaron Rodgers
slogan. We don't know shit on this show.
We don't. we just fans on sports, man. Like
we just talk shit. Listen, we don't know years. We know who played and shit like that. Just years is hard sometimes.
I know.
But I'll tell you right now, if I was in trivia or something and there was money there, I didn't
kill it.
I know it. I know it like that. It'd be sick.
It's just I mix years up all the time.
So 08 they beat Arizona.
Yeah.
And then 10 they were champion. Man, dude, I want to know who they lost.
No, Aaron Rodgers won in 2010, bro. Aaron Rodgers won in 2010. That's the last time. He ain't done nothing since. Why do you think my argument is always the same?
I know that, but
Aaron Rodgers ain't done nothing. I don't know why they think that he gonna do something with the Jets.
I want to make sure.
Nowhere.
No, see, 2010 it was Drew Brees and the Colts.
And then the following year was Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers was 11.
Yeah, they was back to back
against Pittsburgh. Yeah, see, all right, so 2011.
They was back to back. They was back to back. We just mixed up the years.
Champions, but so they do the
season.
And that's stupid as
2010, 2011 season.
That's why they
well, because the Super Bowl is after New Year's. That's why.
Yeah, well,
it's in February, so it would have been the 2010 season, but the Super Bowl was in the 2011 in February. Yeah, so that's why they do it like that. But yeah, so Aaron Rodgers was 2011. So yeah, and Tomlin got the 2 Super Bowls, 11 playoff appearances.
All right, so he didn't win one for 16 years.
Yeah, that's a long ass time.
He ain't been to one in 14 years.
But you get to the playoffs, you've been there 11 times, and you never had a losing season. I'm happy with that. 3 more seasons is fine, bro. They didn't give him 5 or 10 or nothing like that.
07 is when he signed in as coach.
Yes, so but you know how hard it is.
Playoffs 11 times.
All right, how many coaches won multiple Super Bowls except for fucking Bill Belichick? You feel what I'm saying? Like in the same time as Tomlin been the coach, it ain't been multiple. It ain't been a lot. It ain't, bro. I'm telling you.
Andy Reid's one of them.
Yes, with the Chiefs.
Belichick,
Reid. Come on, who else? Because it kept changing. That shit kept changing for a while.
Carroll's got to be up there.
Pete Carroll.
Seahawks won that shit all the goddamn time.
No. They won. I'm
not talking about Super Bowls. I'm talking about in the playoffs. I thought that's what you were talking about.
No, I'm talking about Super Bowl wins. We talk about winning championships in the same time Tomlin's been there.
They should have won both.
Hold on. The same time since 07 when Tomlin came in or whatever year he came in, How many coaches got Super Bowls or multiple Super Bowls? He got one. How many? It kept changing for a while. And then the Chiefs and the Patriots kept winning and shit.
Like
it
McVay,
wasn't
Belichick,
the Giants. Eli was he got 2 off in
Bruce
that
Arians.
time. Yeah, I'm talking about multiple because you still like his Tomlin got one. So how many got more than he got in that time except for Belichick and Andy Reid?
Tomlin's only got 1 Super Bowl.
I know. So how many got 2 in that time outside of Belichick and Andy Reid? Yes, and the Giants.
Andy Reid.
Those are the only 3 that I can think of. So I'm just saying.
One.
Yeah, he only got 1. A lot of teams went multiple times, but they didn't win. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. He got a Super Bowl. It ain't too many coaches that got one in his era that Tomlin been playing. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, why not? 3 more years if they would have said 5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't have
been like, whoa. I don't only gave his ass 2. It's time to win now. It's time to win now.
I got no problem with the extension, not whatsoever. I mean, because look, I look at it like that. He's only got 2. In that 3rd year, they'll just, hey, we're going to move on. They still pay him. His coach's contracts are guaranteed, so no matter what, he's going to get the money. So after those 2 years, see you later.
Do you factor in him not having a quarterback for a while? It's been some years since they ain't had a quarterback. So we got to factor in
years.
It's since Ben. Who been a great quarterback since Ben Roethlisberger?
They haven't had a great quarterback, but the thing is
not one that can go and win playoff games. They ain't had one. So he still didn't have a losing season with those quarterbacks. That's what I'm saying.
You continue to have that defense. That's a different story.
He still had 11 playoff appearances since that time. Like
no, not since Ben. Ben had almost all of those playoff.
No, since you said he had 11 in his career. He still was winning with quarterbacks after Ben. To the playoffs.
He won like last year. He won between Pickett and Rudolph.
Yes, and they trashed, but somehow with Tomlin they can win. That's what I'm saying.
I think that's a defensive thing.
I think they feel like they always got a chance with Tomlin as their coach.
They do, and that's what's great for the players to always feel like, hey, this dude just wins.
Yeah, he just wins.
And that's why I think that was the best spot for Russell and Fields to go because Tomlin knows how to talk to them dudes, and them dudes can build off that.
At some point, because if this don't work out now, they don't went through so many quarterbacks here recently. They're going to have to find a way to draft a quarterback, like a good quarterback.
Well, I mean, they're actually going to have to draft one in the 1st round.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're going to have to do something, trade.
Late in the 1st round last year.
No, they need better than that. They need a high pick. They need to trade some shit, do something. They got to figure something out. Because
Xavier Worthy. He just went down with a hamstring issue.
Who did?
Xavier Worthy.
Oh, did he? Hamstring already.
It's because, look, his leg is like this big.
Yeah, weight room.
Hamstring got to be like that big, and it just
got to get in that weight room. I think he's going to be a good receiver. He better get in that weight room, though. He got to get some.
He might get folded the hell up.
Man, the Chiefs, man, they got Hardman back out there with Hollywood Brown now. Kelsey, Xavier just went down. They better hope he good because that hamstring is a lingering injury. If you don't let that heal all the way, it'll keep coming back. I had that before. It's terrible. But what you think about that? Hardman he caught a Super Bowl game-winning Super Bowl touchdown. Like he proven that he's that guy.
I don't hang that on that though. I can't be like, hey, he was a great guy. He caught a game-winning Super Bowl.
No, I'm saying you got to add that in. That's a part of his highlights. You know what I mean? That's a part of salute. That's a part of his highlights.
In here right now, go subscribe to Back It Up Binges podcast, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Some of the best stuff you'll hear, factual-wise and everything. You'll hear shit you never even believed was real. Go subscribe to his shit, man.
Hell yeah. It's always support. Always, for sure. Damn, you threw me off, man. What was we just talking about? Oh, the Chiefs. There we go.
Right. Yeah, they were better than last year, of course. Well, now
yes, and that's what I just said. No, the past 2 years, and they won a Super Bowl in both those years.
But if you're down Worthy, now you got Hardman. Again, I don't hang that damn. Oh, he made a Super Bowl.
But even though he did it the whole season, I'm just saying, getting a game-winning catch. That's like Kyrie's game-winning shot against the Warriors. They still talk about that to this day as the best shot ever. Like I'm just saying,
he sucked because he was on the Jets and the Jets cut him.
Yes, now he with Patrick Mahomes again.
He went back to the Chiefs.
He's gonna be. He know where he was good at. He know where he was a good ass receiver at. So why not go back
I
there?
don't even know if he was good
I
at
hate it, man. I hate it. He's gonna be. I hate it. I don't like it. I'm not in denial. I hate that shit. I'm gonna keep it real.
I don't hate it.
I hate that shit. I don't like it.
Let
Patrick Mahomes, he don't need nobody. Just get him no receivers and then let them go. Because man, it's something about that team. What is it about the Chiefs that they just win, yo? Like, we gotta just be real about it. Just a real conversation, real quick. You know, we hate them, but just a real conversation, bro. What is it? Why? How is this? Is it
all between coaching and Mahomes?
Of course it's Andy. Of course it's Andy. But the team, like, of course it's Andy. Just the team, like,
they buy into what Andy sells.
Because it don't matter who they got. It remind me of the Patriots, man. It never mattered who Tom Brady had on his team.
One guy says hate juice here. That's Jay's hate juice. He's spewing the shit out of it right now.
Man, I hate them, bro. But it's just you gotta respect it, though. I just respect it. I respect it, bro.
Hey,
I respect the hustle, man.
Them boys.
I respect the hustle, man. I got to, man, because it's just like it remind me because Tom Brady and it never mattered who he had on his team. It never mattered.
White dudes, and he was throwing the ball to them.
And it was looking like giants out there.
Yeah,
looking like giants out there.
They went to a different team, and they look like shit.
Aaron Rodgers, I'll put him in that category too, because I know he ain't been winning no championships, but he's had so many 13-3 seasons with one good receiver, maybe. Like, you know what I mean? And sometimes that receiver was on some bull. So, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But yeah, man, do you think the Chiefs gonna three-peat? How do you think they can repeat? Put it like that.
Oh, before I answer, I'm going to answer Thanos' question. He says, "Does Kelce take another dip in stats with all these receivers now? He might get an uptick in stats because they might take the pressure off Kelce." Because they have to go guard Hollywood Brown and McCall Holdman over the top because those guys are going to burn. They're not guys that are route runners. Those are burners.
I think they might run the ball a little bit more this year.
Well,
I think it's Pacheco. He done proved himself. I think they might run the ball a little bit more. And yeah, it might be the same if anything, maybe a little dip, but it'd probably be the same or better, like Mike said. I think I'll take the over on better.
Yeah, I think his stats will be better.
Yeah, I'll take the over on better for sure. Because they're going to have to double team. Hollywood Brown going to see a lot of double teams. It might not be every game all the time, but he going to catch a couple of long passes, and then it's going to change everything.
Well, that's what's going to happen because they're going to key in on Kelce. And when them boys go over the top and they're starting getting 80-yard bombs and touchdowns, then they're going to be like, shit, we can't do this.
They're going to keep them safeties back, and then Kelce going to eat that middle a lot. Them linebackers going to be toast.
Pacheco and Kelce are going to eat that middle of the field up.
Oh, my God, bro. Them linebackers is going to be toast. You better have good linebackers. I'm telling you, because after either one of them catch a couple long passes, it's going to change. You got to keep those safeties back now. You know what I mean? So, but if you got two corners that can hold it down, then it's a little bit easier. You know what I mean? Then, Chiefs got to win methodically, run the ball, stuff like that. But, yeah, Jordy Nelson. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. And Jordy Nelson was a crazy combination, and that's one of the best ones that I've seen. One of them is up there, top 10. Aaron Rodgers and Jordy Nelson for sure. Top 10. You got a top 3 wide receiver duo and quarterback duo, just 3, top 3. All time, or you've seen, or
all
not even.
Time, dude, that's crazy.
If you ain't never seen, if you didn't see it, then. Just what you've seen in your life.
I mean, I saw Montana and Rice, but that's all time. You saying that's just crazy.
That's number one for me.
I can't do all time.
No, I can't. My top 3. No, your personal. I've said you can do all time or just your personal. Top 3, just 3.
Hey, listen, Bobby. I am right there with you because that's just some bullshit. You hear about that?
What?
You know who Joey Chestnut is?
No.
The hot dog eating champion.
Yes.
Won it 17 years in a row, right? He switched. Like, he's not going to have the Nathan. He said, I'm not doing the Nathans. I'm not being sponsored by them. He's being sponsored by the vegan Impossible Meats or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Nathan's banned him. Said he can't even do it. Can't do the hot dog eating contest because of that this year.
Well, I mean, it's business.
That's some bullshit.
It is some bullshit. But that's business. That's how they.
If I'm Impossible Meats, I'm putting on one of my own.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if
Do
you
one
ain't
of
all
my
right, I
own or
got you.
some shit.
I got you. Don't worry about it. And they healthier for you too than the ones you was eating. Yeah, come on.
I mean, I don't know what the hell they are. I've never tried
Well,
that
that's
shit.
what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know
I had
either.
burger.
They say it is. I should say they say
I
it
mean, the
is. I don't
burger
know.
ain't bad, but I mean,
That shit horrible.
it's not. If you cook it right,
Salute to the vegans. Salute to the
put some right
vegans.
shit on there. It ain't bad. Little right seasoning.
Yeah.
Glizzies.
Damn, we
God,
said
that
Bruce and
word, man.
nah, Glizzy's. That's some New York shit. Yeah, Glizzy's. That's terrible.
Goddamn glizzies. He
I
said I
say
started watching
dogs.
Bruce and Hulk. Yeah, see, that's the greatest show
Yeah.
on earth.
Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner.
Yeah, Kurt Warner, but mine would be Jerry Rice and Joe Montana. I couldn't Tom Brady. I don't want to put him with nobody because he
Who you
didn't
gonna put
have
him with?
nobody.
Randy
Yeah,
Moss.
so no, yes, but
That
they
one year,
yeah,
dude, 30-something touchdowns Randy had or something, 28 or some shit. That shit
yeah. Tom to Randy for sure, and then man, that Stafford to Megatron. Oh my lord, that's three. That's three because Megatron to me is on that top wide receiver list for me. Randy, T.O. or T.O. Randy, Megatron for me. But yeah, you got your duo. What's your duo three though? It can be personal.
Jerry Rice, Rice and Montana are definitely on that motherfucker.
It could be your personal. It ain't got to be no politically correct shit.
I mean, in a sense, you could put Aikman and Irving on there.
I was thinking that too, man, but I got to put Brady and Moss on there. Brady and Moss, that was insane. They got to be number two for me. They could be number one, but
Brady and Moss was great for that year that they played together. That was insane.
Yeah, no receiver's ever gonna do what Jerry Rice ever did.
I was just gonna say Drew Brees, and I was trying to think of who it was. Colson, number 12.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Culpepper and Moss. Culpepper and Chris Carter.
Culpepper and Moss. Oh God,
and those was sick.
Culpepper and Moss. Oh my lord, Carson Palmer and Chad Johnson, bro. They up there too.
And who's your mama?
Who's Fezada, but nah, Carson and Chad, bro. That shit was serious.
Stafford,
Liner than Larry was fire. Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah, Young to Rice, because Rice did it with two. Did it with Young.
Yeah, so I know Young and Jerry. Yeah, I mean Young and Montana. Yeah. He did it with both. And Steve Young, boy.
And Steve Young did it with T.O.
Where you got Steve Young on your quarterback list?
I mean, he's a dog. Listen, he's people forget about Steve Young.
Steve Young was a monster.
They overlook him, and the thing is, he had feet.
I was about to say a runner, like you, bro. He'd get loose on your ass. He was getting hella rushing yards.
Yep, Antonio
Freeman was fire.
Sterling Sharp was a good one too.
Sharp. Shit. They had Robert Brooks too.
Elway to fucking Shannon.
Elway to Shannon and him to Rod Smith, McCaffrey. Like you could pick any one of those guys. Oh, that's crazy, man. I remember who am I thinking of, man? Man, I can't think of who I'm thinking of. Peyton. Who had Peyton to Marvin Harrison?
Peyton to Marvin. Peyton to Reggie Wayne.
Insane. Reggie Wayne. Yeah. It's some good duos out there. That's we done seen.
Drew Brees with a young Michael Thomas, he says.
Yeah, that was fire, but Drew Brees, who is his receiver that we can name?
Marquise Colston.
Well, Marcus Colston, yeah, but
that was the one he had for.
Who else did he? I know he had Colston for most of the time.
But he had Jimmy Graham was his tight end. That's who he
no.
Anything.
He had somebody else. I cannot think of who it is either, man. It ain't even gonna come to me because it's the Saints.
I mean, he had with multiple receivers: San Antonio Holmes, Mike Wallace,
Ben Roethlisberger to AB.
Yeah, to AB.
Santonio.
I mean, you had Kurt Warner to Larry and Anquan Bolden. I mean,
you did.
You had quarterbacks do it with multiple people. I mean, Brady's done it with multiple. Young's done it with multiple. Montana had multiple.
Joe Montana. Montana.
Yeah, thing is,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's close to he had somebody else.
He was the dude for him. That was like his dude.
He was, man, but he had somebody else. I
Yeah,
feel like
we were talking about Warner and Bruce and Holt earlier. The great
Bruce and Holt, yeah.
Normal
For
guy
sure.
was talking about it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Warner, that they was Marshall Falk running that ball, boy. That was scary.
Great show on turf, man.
That was scary hours right there.
There to Kevin Dyson.
Who?
Yeah, Yancey Thigpen.
Oh shit, Yancey Thigpen. Wow. That's crazy. Who was Testaverde throwing to?
For what
when
team?
He was on the Jets. The Jets. He was there with Quebec, wasn't he? Wayne Quebec, remember him?
Wayne Quebec, dude.
Monster. They had who else did
Pennington, I think.
Yeah, it might have been. It might have been.
Marino to the Marx Brothers.
No, it was both of them. It was actually
Marino
both
to McDuffie. Oh,
yeah, shit. Marino. Yep. Oh, that's a good one too. Terry Bradshaw to everybody he ever threw the ball
Swan.
to.
Yeah,
he had a few of them. Yeah, he had a few. Lynn Swan though. Whew. Boy, it don't get no better. But he had a couple of them though.
Normal guy had Meek Mill. He said.
Keyshawn
Johnson. That was Chad.
That was Brad. That was Brad Johnson.
No, we're talking about when he was a Jet.
Oh, when he was a Jet. Oh, okay. Yeah, Keyshawn. Yeah, that's. I knew he had somebody. I'm like, who else? He had somebody else.
Chad Pennington had them guys.
Yeah, that was after though.
Wayne Quebec was with Chad.
He was there at
I don't think he was there for Testaverde.
Yeah, Wayne Quebec, an old dude. He an old.
Eli to Cruz. Eli to fucking David Tyree.
Tyree was that dude, but it was the Cruz was fire.
Cruz was the dance. He did a little salsa.
And those Super Bowl wins, the Giants didn't really have dope. Like he didn't have a wide. He had a multiple guys. You know what I mean? Their defense is why they won. Why they beat the Patriots.
Well, I mean, you had
the offense made their plays, but the scores was always low as hell.
You had not Rondé Barber. You had Tiki Barber. That was
Tiki
big.
Barber. Yeah, that was my dude too, man. Yeah, well, we said that Big Ben to AB. Yes, sir. Who the Browns duo, man? Who they got? We ain't named no Brown.
He said Anderson to Braylon. Hey, what about Josh Gordon that 1 year? That dude had
Josh Gordon. There you go. Yards. Josh Gordon. Who was the quarterback when y'all had Josh Gordon?
Him, Derek Anderson.
Derek Anderson to Gordon for sure. But man, I was very sad for y'all though. Because y'all had one.
Reggie Langhorne. I mean.
Yeah, but y'all had one. Y'all had one with Josh Gordon though.
Yeah,
y'all had one. He just couldn't stop smoking weed. High in the face is legal now. They ain't even. You can have it in your system and beat it these days. Even if they flag you, you can beat it now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And he got in all that trouble like 3 years in a row. Damn, but y'all had one. Y'all had one. If he would have been able to not do that and get caught or just didn't smoke or whatever the case,
that happened.
Gonna
do it all.
Oh, he'd be one of the best wide receivers ever.
And he was like a comp pick too.
Bro, he was smoking everything. That shit was crazy.
He was out of Baylor.
Yes.
And he was a comp pick.
Yes, but he was going crazy on the Browns though.
Oh yeah,
that shit was crazy.
He had 3 200-yard games in a month or some shit.
Yeah, bro, that boy was going crazy out there. He was very hard to guard. He wanted them. Where are they now? Where are they now? Wide receivers.
They just had a fucking softball game. I forget who put it on, but all the Browns players were there playing, and he was there, old school. Look, dude, he looked old as shit now. He looked like that old uncle you had sit on the porch just chilling. I'm like, that.
I don't even think he ain't even that old.
You just see it in his face. He just didn't look, he didn't have the muscle tone or nothing.
No, he went through it though, man. Like he probably was depressed for a while, all type of stuff, man. Prayers to Josh Gordon, man.
Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, Matt and Julio. That's in the. Oh man, if we do top 5, Matt and Julio in the top 5.
Yeah, that's a big one. The Predator.
What? Julio was going crazy. Oh, D-Hop and who was that? Who was his quarterback?
For which team?
His first team.
You know who his quarterback was?
No, I don't, man. It's slipping my mind. I don't talk about D-Hop. I ain't heard D-Hop name since you said it.
He liked getting this done.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, the Texans. I'm like, man, where was he at? Yeah, Where the hell was he at? Deshaun
Watson.
Deshaun to D-Hop. That might be, bro. That's hard to not put them. They at least top. They at least top 10. They at least top 10. They at least top 10.
Oh yeah, they up there.
That's a fact. Dak and Amari. Dak and Amari was fire.
Dak and Amari was good.
Dak and Amari was fire. They got it off. And Aaron Rodgers and Devontae.
Des Bryant.
Des Bryant with Tony. Oh man, I love that. Shit, I just said it. Devontae and Aaron Rodgers.
Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers.
That was fire. Who Kirk Cousins have?
He said it was a catch.
It was a catch.
It was only a catch.
Megatron's was a catch too.
Jim Kelly and Andre Reed. Shoo.
Oh yeah. Ooh,
what about Jeff George and Andre Rison? Ooh,
that was hard. No, that was hard.
That's some sick shit.
Yeah, that was hard. Tim Brown and who was that? Rich Gannon.
Rich Gannon.
With Tim Brown and Rich Gannon.
Brad Johnson, Keyshawn. Who else? Who else was on those damn teams? But you had Mike Vick and Algie Crumpler.
They had Michael Jenkins, bro.
Well, yeah, you had
Jenkins, man. Don't play Michael Jenkins that Buckeye, boy. But yeah, Algie, boy. Straight out the bottom of the ocean.
If you had to throw it, that was the first down. Algie.
Big Alge. Him and Antonio Gates is two of the best tight ends I ever seen.
What year did Hopkins come into the league?
Who? D-Hop? 2010?
I
don't know. I'm guessing.
Hold on.
See, we ain't checking. Fans on sports. 14, we ain't even checking.
14. He ain't been in the league for no 14 years.
Shit. Nah, probably about 10 maybe. Hold on. I guess I'll.
It was a year after Deshaun, wasn't it?
I think. What year was Deshaun?
I don't fucking know. I think 14. I think 14, Thanos, but I feel like I'm wrong.
14.
13. Said it's 2013.
Yep, 13. Yep. 2013. D-Hop been in the league for
I was feeling 14 because I'm like 10 years seems right in the wheelhouse. But yeah. So it's been in the league for 11 years.
All right, man. Best comeback. Who you think gonna have the best comeback this year after Aaron Rodgers, Burrow, Cousins, Herbert, Watson? All the injured guys.
Well, Herbert don't really have nobody to throw the ball to. So I can't put him up there because he don't got nobody. They didn't give him nobody.
So he don't got nobody.
I think Rodgers can definitely have a great year.
We can throw Trevor Lawrence on there too because he had technically got injured too.
Trash. He ain't in there.
Yeah, he ain't in there.
To me, it's really between Rodgers and Burrow.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't play Burrow like that, man.
No, that's who it's between though, because you look at it right now. If they both stay healthy, it's going to be a race for it because them two dudes healthy are going to do crazy things for their teams.
So you don't think Watson's set up better to succeed than Aaron Rodgers because of?
I'm just not going to put my shit into that basket and say, hey, that dude's going to come out and be
worried about massages and rubbing tugs and shit.
Yeah, I can't put my shit into that. I can't do it until I know for sure Chubb is week 1.
Yeah, it's still no. It's still. He just said it's still no return. He said I'm where I need to be, but no return.
Right.
No return.
We're not telling nobody. That boy will be week 1 suit up, run out there and be all crazy. He'll have the Batman mask on and everything.
Well, game plan though, because nobody gonna prepare for him. Well, they might be smart enough to prepare for him anyway, but I would. So who you think, man? You can't pick 2. Got to pick 1.
Listen, Kirk's going to have a great-ass year. He really is. He's going to have a good-ass year with the weapons he's got over there in the Falcons. But if Rodgers isn't hurt, Burrow's not hurt, them two dudes are going to by far blow him out the water.
All right, so which one of them going to have a better comeback season?
Well, if we're going to go ahead and go with the records that we think these teams are going to have, it's going to be Rodgers because you say 9-8 for Burrow. And Rodgers, we think's winning the division.
Yeah. Nah, who the fuck said that? We said that?
You said 9-8 for Burrow.
No, I'm talking about Rodgers winning a division. Who said that? We both said that?
I had him winning the division. I think you might still have Miami.
I got the Dolphins. Yeah, I got Miami.
I got him winning the division.
Ah, man. Me personally.
I know where you're going to go with it. Just go ahead.
Oh, the better comeback. Well, if I can't really say Joe Burrow because I got to see what we're gonna do without Joe Mixon being our running back, man. Because that's gonna
it's
hurt us
that,
a lot.
and you got
That's 1,000 yard. That's 1,000 yard back every single year. So that's gonna be a big part of our team we missing. And Higgins, he ain't signed his franchise tag yet, which I feel like he'll sign it. I hope he sign it. If he don't, then damn, bro. Like,
see, my thing is, why doesn't he just sign in and say, "Hey, let's keep working on this until the start of the season"? Because
they idiots. And that's a good franchise tag, though. He's getting a lot of money on the tag. Like,
I know
we can still keep talking, but once you sign it, it's finalized, and you didn't get a deal. They're gonna probably try to do it again next year.
Talk the deal and then figure out the deal still, but I don't know. I think he's putting more shit on his head than he needs to without.
Damn, man. I might have to go with Rodgers, man, because I just don't know what Burrow, man. He's so fragile, man. Like, he's so talented, man, but he's so fragile, man. I feel like his team, his career ain't gonna be that long. It's really ain't. I don't see it.
And listen, they've done everything. They've added all the offensive line depth. They put everything they can there to protect this man. Now it's on him to throw the ball away instead of taking the extra hit.
Yes, and he will not throw the damn ball away.
Throw the damn thing away.
I'm gonna go with Aaron Rodgers, man. If he's healthy the whole season, Aaron Rodgers will have the best comeback season out of those guys. I think the Jets, if they don't win a division, they'll be second because I don't believe in the Bills. No Stephon. They don't got no receivers no more.
Saturday, I was talking about this. They still believe the Bills are going to fucking be in top 5 and do all this crazy
Only shit. Because they got Josh Allen, though. And I don't understand why. Like, what? Come on, man.
Rush for 2,000 yards, throw for 4,000, have 60, 70 touchdowns. I get who do they got over there, man? I'm not high.
Nobody.
Who they got? They got Curtis Samuel. They got the two tight ends and they got the rookie wide receiver. I'm not high on that. And unless they use James Cook like they did the last month of the year, it's going to be a problem.
I think they're going to have to, because what else you going to do? Like, if those other guys just happen to end up good because the system that you're running, because you can put a good system and have a good game plan and everybody know what they're doing, and you can make guys better. Josh Allen, I think that's what they betting on, is that he's the type of quarterback that can make guys better. And they just giving him the respect. Yeah. You know what I mean? They just giving him that respect because, he is an elite quarterback. He's one of the top guys. So you always got to give him that respect because he actually does make guys better. So I think that's why they still believe that the Bills going to win it. I just don't see that. It's not going to happen. Miami ain't won a playoff game in 24 years.
Listen, I don't think they're going to do
24 years, bro. That's nuts. You know some of the teams Miami done had in these 24 years that still went by.
Listen, Thanos, that's a problem because I think Allen's going to get hurt if they continue to use him and try to be an RG3 type guy. Yeah, I get he's not as fragile as RG3, but he's going to get hurt. And then what are they going to do? Absolutely nothing. I mean, Tyrod Taylor's not there. Where's he at? He's in New York. Tyrod Taylor's in New York.
The Giants, though.
No. He's the Jet. He's backing up Rodgers in case that happens. But he said snow bunnies and southern women. Ooh, boy.
Yeah, man, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. But 24 years is a long time to not have won a playoff team when you've had good teams. It ain't like they had trash teams a lot. They had some good teams in those 24 years.
Thanos. You still can draft a running quarterback and use him accordingly, but he could get hurt.
Yeah.
If he has an arm like Allen does,
they always get hurt.
Throw the ball.
They always get hurt. Every running quarterback gets hurt. It happens every single time. They all get hurt.
That's why the Bills have sucked. And it's not that they suck because they win games and they make playoffs, but that's where the problem lies, is when he puts too much on his own shoulders. He puts too much on his own shoulders and he tries to do too much. He needs to worry about being a leader of the team and spreading that ball to where he needs to go with it instead of being that one option, I'm running type guy.
And not turning the ball over when it's time to win. When it's time to win, not turning that ball over.
Don't turn the ball over. Don't force shit. Fumbling. He's not a Lamar Jackson. Lamar is very athletic and can finesse and move around, and he's hard to tackle. Allen's a big dude. He's not like he's hard to tackle because he's a big dude, but he's going to take a lot of hits while he's running.
Yeah,
I don't want my quarterback to endure all that.
No, hell no, not like that.
I got no problem with him running every so often, or hey, shit, if somehow he can get to 100 yards in a game, but he's still throwing for 250 plus, great. I don't want the Jalen Hurts thing. He ran for 100 and threw for 125. That's what it needs to not be.
And it is not. He could get hurt. He will get hurt because they all get hurt. All of them that run a lot, they get hurt. It happens, man. It's a part of the game. You're not gonna take 100 and something hits. You're not gonna take 100 hits a game and just think you're gonna keep walking away from that every game. That's not how it works. Salute. That's not how it works. So they better be careful with what they do with Josh Allen because I mean, it's good. It was good for them and Diggs because they was beefing, static and all that. So he needed to be gone. But now they got to rebuild that wide receiver core, and that's I just don't see where the offense comes from.
Well, listen, they got two great tight ends.
Yeah, that's fine. But
Keenan Coleman's going to be good, but again, he's a rookie.
I think he's going to be all right.
Yeah, he's a rookie right now. I think he's going to get better.
Yeah, he'll be all right. I know as a rookie, I think he'll be all right. Yeah, Allen, but he gotta just if he don't like to stay in the pocket, man. He always trying to get out the pocket, which that's fine. That's how their offense is designed. But I think if he was in the pocket more, he'd be more effective.
Thanos, I've said it every year about him and the running, and they need to stop he needs to stop running. They need to hand the ball off. I made a whole big deal about it that when they finally started handing the ball off, that he turned around and got scared because there was a running back there, and he handed the ball to him, and Cook started getting 100, 150 yards a game.
Yep.
That dude needs the 100 to 150 yards a game, not Josh.
30 carries.
Don't get me wrong. Use Josh and get him 50, 60 yards in a game, but do not force that man to have to do it like that.
We going smash mouth if I'm the Bills. We gonna smash mouth that shit the whole season.
Run it with your running backs.
Yep, run it with the running back. Smash mouth.
And use your tight ends. Go dual.
Well, he can still run if you got the open field. Run so you can slide. Don't be trying to be a running back. He be out there trying to be a running back.
Yards go down.
Yeah, he be out there trying to be a running back, man. Like you're not a running back. You're a quarterback, buddy, for a reason.
Listen, they need to do the dual tight end set. Put Knox and Kincaid out there. And then you have Curtis Samuel.
That's insane.
Keenan Coleman.
That's insane to have those two tight ends, man. But I just don't think that's enough, though.
It's not that it's enough. It's just that's what they need to do.
Well, yeah, of course.
They can doink.
That's all they can do.
Stop worrying about going over the top. Use your running back. And yes, when need to, if lanes open up, Josh can go. But run and go down. Don't try to get the extra 2 or 3 yards unless, again, you need that first down. But don't do it like on a first down. You're running.
It's a possession thing. It's a possession thing, man. It's a possession thing. But I think they still gonna try to go over the top, air it out, all that goofy shit.
But they should do that. He's got the arm.
Yeah, but you ain't got the players right now. So dink and dunk to them tight ends and get some nice little 5-10 yarders. Then you go down the field, run the ball, smash their mouths, and then you go down play action. You know what I mean? That should be your best friend. You know what I mean?
I think what the Bills should do is exactly what the Raiders should do. You got Mustache Mania. You don't have a true quarterback, but you got Devontae Adams, you got Jacoby Myers, you got Brock Bowers, and you got Michael Mayer at tight end, and then you get Zaire White at running back.
Bro, that is cheating right there. They
have an amazing squad, and that's why I said they are literally only a quarterback away from everything because their defense is great. You got Max, I Smoke Backwoods Crosby, and then you got Christian Wilkins. Dude, that defensive line.
Mayer and Brock together about to be crazy. That's going to be great.
Listen, Mayer's going to be the starting.
He's going to be good, though.
I would have to look at what Minshew did with like Ali Cox last year, but I actually like Mayer's.
I think he's going to get a lot of catches.
And I think Likely's going to have a lot of his shit depleted because old boy's going to be healthy. You know, so he'll use him. But hey, I would definitely. I mean, Andrews is going to be the guy there, but I would definitely take Maris.
Yeah, me too. I would too. I think he's going to be a big part of that offense. Maybe not right away, but probably right away. I think right away.
Listen, I think it's going to be like back in the day. Remember when Aaron Hernandez and Gronk?
That was fire. Oh, no. No, we'll never see that again.
Both them boys ate, and I think that's what they need to try to do with those two dudes.
Yeah, because I don't know if we're going to see that again. That was different right there. That was cheating for real.
Well, you
remember that shit. You remember that? Brady used to. That was his bread and butter for it. Oh, they won so many Super Bowls off.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's what they need to make Minshew do, and that's why
when Hernandez got in all that shit, they still kept 2 tight ends.
Yeah, because they kept what's his name? The black dude. What the hell? I can't think of his name. Played for a bunch of teams.
They had
played for the Bears for a while.
Who was that? Was that Ben Coates? It wasn't Ben Coates.
Not Ben Coates.
Who was that, man? It's on the tip of my tongue too.
He played for a couple teams.
Anyway, yeah,
but I like Michael Maris if I had to pick one. I think Andrew stays healthy. Likely he's not going to eat like he did last year.
Yeah, nah. But that's interesting to see, though. I do want to see how all these big name tight ends, man. The tight end might be back just with those 4 names on those 2 teams, like we just named. Like tight end might be back because it's never left because Kelsey's still been around and Kittle, but he's been disappearing these past few years. Was like the Niners.
He's not disappearing. They're not using.
They don't use him. Yeah, they don't use him. And it's like, why you stop using your tight end? Like he should be a top tight end every year.
Look, you got Kelsey, Kittle, Laporta.
Laporta now, yeah.
Andrews.
Mark was in.
So they're in Njoku. Schultz for the Texans. You got Ferguson for Dallas. Mayer and Bowers for the Raiders. Bowers is a rookie, so you don't know what he's going to do.
Kincaid, I like Kincaid, man. I like Kincaid.
Kincaid and Knox.
Yep. It's a lot of tight ends, man. The tight end back, man. It's a lot of them.
Evan Ingram for Jacksonville.
It's a lot of them, man. I like it.
Tight end, which I can't say his damn name, Chuchi Ochi or whatever.
Whatever. And Cooper Kupp is not the number 1. Cooper, Freiermuth. I like him too. Cooper Kupp ain't the number 1 no more. It's Nakuka. Yeah, he the number 1 in LA now. Which is he went crazy, man. So I guess, but
I said Dallas go there. I said him normal guy, and my projection for Dallas is going to be. Listen,
I think they go. Listen, go ahead.
I can see 500-600 yards
a piece.
Yeah, I think they use him a lot.
A piece.
I don't know.
I think Brock Bowers, though, because Brock Bowers, you can put him in the slot. He don't always have to be a tight end. Brock Bowers might get 800 because you could put him at wide receiver in the slot.
I could see one of those 2 dudes winding up with double-digit touchdowns, though.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if both of them get double-digit touchdowns.
Because look,
big red zone. They big red zone targets. You go and throw them the ball. It's like most of the time. They're going to be going against a linebacker or a safety. You know what I'm saying? They bigger than those guys. They bigger than both of those, the linebacker and the safety. It's like a jump ball. BLS going to be a lot of those for sure. Brock Bowers is that. Yeah, he can line up at wide receiver and get money because he got speed too. He ain't just like a big slow tight end. Nah. He run like a wide receiver. 10 touchdowns for Brock Bowers. Oh, yeah. Who got Stover? I forgot who got Stover from Ohio State. He's a real good tight end, too. That's one of the guys.
You know who got him?
Who got Stover? I don't remember, man.
The Texans.
Hillman Schultz. Yep. Hillman Schultz going to be big boy. Yeah, Hillman Schultz going to be real good. Yep. But Stover, he stay open. Yeah, Texans. Yeah. What you looking up?
Just looking at tight ends. last year for.
It's a lot of them, boy. We
I
just
was
named
looking
so
at
many.
stuff, what Minshew did, and he didn't look like he uses tight ends a lot. But the thing is, it's different because they didn't have like a sure dude. You had Downs and you had Pittman, but now he's got Devontae Adams, and it's going to take that open field. Plus, you got another set. You got another guy coming across. It'd be different.
Yeah, Minshew's a serviceable quarterback, so
I think they're going to be fighting.
he might have a big season. He might hey, who is the backup? Who he fighting for? Oh God. Minshew gonna be the quarterback, and
I don't know, dude. Aiden didn't do bad. It's just they could have made the playoffs with Aiden O'Connell.
Listen, bro, he got to do it again and make the playoffs this time.
I think Gardner Minshew is going to be the starter, but I'm just saying.
I do too. And Gardner, he might have a good season because he's a serviceable quarterback. He can go do the job.
Some people are saying that maybe the Jags would have been better off just keeping Gardner.
Yeah, I would have. Because now Trevor done got injured. Now you got to worry about injuries with Trevor now. You know what I mean? Because he had a significant injury. It wasn't no little injury.
Do you think the Jags hit their ceiling? That's it?
I think the Jags definitely – I don't know if they hit their ceiling. They definitely missed their window. They had their window.
I think they're teetering. They're starting to come down, and that window's
just a little
fast.
Yeah, dude. just a little bit. Just a little bit. But I think – technically, you could say that the window's closed because they didn't really improve their team as much. And their quarterbacks coming off an injury, they might go backwards this year. They might have a worse season than they had last year.
Here's how I look at the Jags, and it's not that they didn't do nothing; it's that everybody else did something.
Yeah.
You have Stroud and the Texans, Diggs, Mixon, all that over there, right? Then you got AR-15 who comes back, and now you got Josh Downs, Pittman. They grabbed that Adonai Mitchell from Texas. You got JT.
Yeah.
Their defense looks good. Then you got the Titans, and everybody started counting them out. But to be honest,
the Titans.
You got Will Mayo over there, and he's got 3 wide receivers.
I like Will Levis too.
You got Calvin Ridley, you got D-Hop, and you got Tyler Boyd. Plus, you got the tight end they like, and you got Tony Pollard, which I like Spears better, the other running back. So your offensive line was the problem. They fixed that, and you brought in the best offensive line coach from the Browns, Bill Callahan. You got the offensive coordinator now, the head coach from Cincinnati, who's going to open this up and see what Will can really do.
I think Will can be a really good pro quarterback.
Oh, so do I. I think Will can definitely show up. Dude, the Jags might be at the bottom of the division this year.
I think that might be. That's realistic. I do. I think they're gonna definitely have a worse season than they had this last season for sure. I don't know how bad, but I don't think they're gonna get better. I don't think they're gonna have a better season. So if they don't have a better season, their window is definitely closed. They may even be sliding into a rebuild.
They're gonna have to do something. They're gonna have to start doing.
Because if Trevor, because that's your guy, that's your guy.
Yeah, if sometimes gets hurt again, it's time to move on and do something.
Yeah, or he have a mediocre season. You got to worry about him getting injured. It's a lot that comes with that injury, with being injured, man. Like a real injury.
Normal guy says Philly's first hit was a home run. See, that's some shit crazy. First pitch, bam, gone.
Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah, salute to that.
How much you pay Trevor? You let him walk. Look, I let him walk.
Yeah, I'm not giving him no max, no bag, no, hell no. No.
Unless he does some crazy shit this year, I'm gonna see you later.
Yeah, he gotta go. Facts. He ain't showed me nothing to keep him. You know what I mean? Yeah. He might end up being somebody backup soon. A couple more years, he gonna be a backup. Yeah. For real. Cause it depends, because it ain't, I mean, it's teams that need quarterbacks, but I think it's just him. Because that national championship that he won at Clemson, he walked into us already ready to go win a championship team. Like, they had everybody on that team.
Hey, that's a good point. He can go to Dallas.
He could go to Dallas, but I don't think that'll help you.
Even though I got it set up for Dallas to get Shedeur Sanders and Dion and all that shit. I
don't know why you just that's your shit. That is your shit too. You've been pumping that shit.
Why are they doing all this? And why did Jerry Jones swallow his pride and bring Jimmy Johnson back and bring him on as an advisor?
Because that's the last successful coach that he had that won
And
Super
Deion
Bowl.
was a part of this shit. So
Yeah, but Deion ain't win no Super Bowls though. Jimmy won the Super Bowls.
yeah, I know, but I think Deion's a good coach. I truly believe Deion's a good coach. Colorado is a.
And I mean coaching. Deion won, so I'm talking about coaching. Deion
Well,
wasn't
yeah, Deion's a good coach. I think it's Colorado's a hard place to go and coach. I mean, Colorado ain't been shit since 92 or 90 actually. And that's a hard place to go do what he's doing.
Not a lot of college coaches be good head coaches in the NFL though.
But see, a lot of head coaches in the NFL can't go to college.
And that's a fact.
And that's because of talent.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's because of talent, and it's just a whole different thing.
Jimmy Johnson's advising on. I don't know what the particulars are, the breakdown of it is, but I think he's got a say in some shit. That's why see Jerry. Jerry,
but why? But do you see my point be that Jerry's want to keep being the GM? If you bring Jimmy Johnson in and say he gonna consult, why not just let him be the GM and run your team?
Well, maybe Jimmy's not trying to take on that role. Maybe Jimmy doesn't want all that. He just wants to be part of the stuff.
Right. Yeah, right. You cannot sit here and tell me Jimmy don't want that role. Jimmy was salty he lost that job, that Dallas job. He was salty he got fired. He wasn't happy about that.
I know that. And that's
Jimmy want to run Dallas. He loves Dallas. I'm telling you. I don't know him personally.
Wise, he's not trying to do all that.
And I don't think that's the case, man. Jerry always want to be the GM. He's always been the GM. He don't let nobody else do that job.
He would be better if you let him. And Alan, I know you wasn't there for all that, but I'm saying he's like cowboy royalty in a sense.
That's what I'm saying.
Part of that shit, especially with Switzer. But I thought he was there at the end of it with Jimmy, but maybe he was still a Niner and that's when he switched over.
Yeah, he switched I think he won a Super Bowl. He won a Super Bowl with the Niners and went to Dallas the very next season, that off season.
And then he won a Super Bowl with them.
And then he won a Super Bowl with Dallas. Yeah. Yeah. They got 3 of them. Dallas got 3 in the early 90s. They beat the Bills and twice.
Didn't they? Yeah.
They beat the Bills twice, and then they beat damn, who did they
Come on, Alan, who'd they beat? Who was the third?
They beat somebody, the third one. They beat somebody else. Damn it. Was it 94? It might have been the Niners. No, it couldn't have been the Niners. Yeah, I was about to say, no, it couldn't have been the Niners. You're right. The Steelers, maybe?
Yeah. Neil O'Donnell.
Yeah.
It was the Steelers. It was Neil O'Donnell.
I think it was the Steelers. I had to think about that hard. Yeah.
I feel like it was Neil O'Donnell and the Steelers.
I think it was, man. That's the only team I could think of. It was the Steelers. I think what was it? 94 maybe? 94 or 95. 95 was their last one, I think.
I think the 95 was
94.
Chargers, Niners.
So it had to be 94. Yeah, the Niners won, so it was 95 and Niners won. Yeah, it was 94, then it had to be their last one.
It was like 92, 93, 94, wasn't it? I don't know if it was back to – it wasn't a 3P, but it was like – or it was 91, 92, 93. No.
Yeah, because 94, the Bills didn't go back that year. They already got their ass whooped 4 times. Yeah, so
maybe that was the Chargers. Who knows?
It might have been. I think it was the Steelers, though. But – that's the guy that won him his, he got one. I think Jimmy got one of those. I think one of those was Jimmy or 2 of those. They might have all been Jimmy.
Jimmy got let go after the 93. After 93. 92, 93 was Buffalo. 95 was Pittsburgh. There you go.
Yeah, I knew 95. Yeah. Okay, so I know it was 94, 95, but it was Pittsburgh.
Throwing 2 balls right to Larry Brown.
Mm-hmm.
So Jimmy got the 92, 93s, and then Switzer won the 95.
Yeah. That's exactly, And
isn't that how it goes?
And Jimmy got all the credit, and Jerry Jones didn't like that shit, and he fired his ass. He didn't like that shit. And he wanted the credit because he was the GM.
The ego shit. And
because Jerry was the GM, bro. He felt like I built the team. I was the GM. Because they draft who Jerry wants them to draft. He picks the players. Like, dog, you old as hell. Just
remember he made that crazy ass trade to get Herschel Walker.
Yes. If you're gonna bring Jerry in I mean,
Oh,
John,
no,
Jimmy
they traded
M.
Herschel Walker, and that's how they got everybody. That's how they got Emmitt Smith. That was the
Which
craziest
that was
shit
fire.
ever.
That was fire. Though.
That
They
trade
needed
was
that.
crazy. Minnesota was the dumbest shit in the world, but you
Yeah.
had Herschel, and then you get rid of him and get everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah,
That was
Jimmy
fire.
Johnson made that Walker trade. See, that's insane.
Jimmy
That
Johnson.
trade is legendary.
Yeah.
To think of what
Jimmy
you got in that trade. Oh,
Yeah. And it's crazy because Jerry didn't get no credit for none of that shit. Jerry wasn't happy. Yeah, he was mad about he didn't get no credit for none of that shit. And so he fired his ass or let him go or however they did that. You know what I mean? They could have peacefully parted ways, but you know, you never know what happened behind the scenes. I think Jerry cussed his ass out. Like, you know, this was my shit. I did this.
Get mad at each
Hell yeah. But if you bring Jimmy back, you gotta. I'm making him the GM. Why am I bringing him back? Just let him run the team, bro. Like, go ahead. The players gonna respect him. It's Jimmy Johnson, bro. The players gonna respect him. Players gonna want to come play for him. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Jimmy running that. Okay, yeah. Come on, man. He can get you what you need. You know, and Jerry probably actually listen. That's probably the one person he'll actually listen to is Jimmy Johnson. Because he was cool. He listened to Jimmy. That's how Jimmy got the trade off. But then he got all the credit for it, though. They didn't give Jerry zero of it. Like,
well, that's because they knew it wasn't him.
Of course. So if he bring Deion, bro, because you've been pumping this. Now, if he do that, Deion just gonna be another coach that got to do everything that Jerry want him to do. He's not gonna be able to do his own thing,
that's
man.
He's different. I think it's different. I think Jerry's finally hit that point where he's got to let go of some of this shit in order to win. Before dementia and Alzheimer's hits in, and he forgets all about him owning a team, he has to let go and allow somebody to do their job instead of looking over their shoulder like, hey.
Oh, dad, that's when son. That's when I take the company over. That's when I got to get you out of there. You don't remember nothing? Oh, yeah, I'm sliding right in there. Yeah, Dad, sign this real quick. You know what I mean? He ain't going to remember doing it, and then
that's the problem. Yeah, he's got to sit back and let these dudes do their job. Because I think, that's why the last so many, Garrett was a puppet. McCarthy's a puppet. They've all been puppets.
Oh, yeah. That's why McCarthy got the job for sure. And Jason Garrett was his homie. He played for him. He loves him, Jason Garrett. The dude is going, yes, man. He gonna do whatever he says.
Yeah, he's very high on winning one more before he's in the dirt. And I think this is why he brought Jimmy Johnson back.
That's why he brought Jimmy.
He will relinquish and say, "You help decide what's going to happen here, and if we can get this done, I don't care how it's done as long as it's
now."
done.
If you saying Jimmy gonna make the decision, then yeah, I can go. I can believe that he could get Deion and all that stuff. But if it's Jerry, Jerry ain't gonna. Nobody want to. Those type of coaches don't want to work for Jerry.
And I think that's like the Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy's here. I'm gonna step back. He still wants some control, but he's gonna let some of it go and allow someone else to run the show a little bit, and allow the coach to be the coach, and have a coach that has a voice, not one that says, "Hey, what'd you say? All right, I'll do that."
Yeah,
he's gonna have someone that says, "Hey, fuck you, I'm doing this," and do it like Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, Jimmy you got to do what's right, man. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But
you got to save Dallas because tell you right now, they're going down a shithole here.
Yeah, it's been like that for 30 years, 25, however long it's been.
Hey, listen, you're absolutely right, Thanos. They could draft with the best of them. It's Jerry doesn't want to pay nobody, and he doesn't want to have a coach there to coach these damn dudes.
That's been their issue is the coaching. The coaching staff is always mediocre, man. It's never the head coach is never that guy. Not no more. Not in the past the drought time. Nah.
Listen, Jimmy, he brings in coaches that are past their prime or ones that have never had a prime. Like Garrett,
or that he just
was nothing.
He cool. We play golf together.
Wade Phillips was a great defensive coordinator thing back in the day.
Wade was
McCarthy did his thing with Green Bay, but he's not. Dude, he's past all that time.
But McCarthy had more control in Green Bay also. You know what I'm saying?
He had a whole good coaching staff around him.
But he lost the team, though. He lost the team. Aaron Rodgers got help there. Yeah, he lost the team.
Get out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
Look, 8 picks and 3 of them were Emmitt Smith, Russell Maryland, and Darren Woodson. That's insane.
Darren Woodson and Emmitt Smith together. That's just to get in the trade. And that's
8 picks for Herschel.
Eight picks, bro. Who does that?
You ain't
Who
doing it. I
does
mean,
that?
look, the Browns just did some crazy dumb shit like that, but it wasn't like 8 picks. I want to say it was close, maybe. But dude, Texas have turned that into some shit.
Yeah, 8 picks, bro. That's crazy. That Emmitt Smith, but that's you. Thank you.
That's huge.
Darren Woodson, thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, thanks for the picks. Appreciate that, man. Like that's
Minnesota's
fire.
like they sold out to have Herschel thinking he was going to be the end all be all, and he went there and really didn't do a whole lot. And Dallas turned it up.
Yeah, turned it up. Got to plug my laptop in and die.
Hey, listen, I'm 100% with you. Browns could have kept that, had the draft capital, moved, made some more moves, had pieces. I had no problem with Baker. None.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with him being the QB.
Oh, you would have been cool if they kept him.
Yes, I had no problem if we kept him.
Baker was trash.
I think we needed a coach. I mean, Stefanski was doing his thing, but I think he needed someone to be in his shit. We needed that veteran to be in his shit.
His mentality. I think I get it what you're saying, but I think his mentality was just too over the top at the time. He just always thought he was the best, and I'm this dude. He wasn't humble enough, and you seen
that's why
what happened. Going to Carolina humbled him. So when he goes to Tampa Bay, So when he go to Tampa Bay, all right, I'm about to shut up and play. That's it. I'm humble now. I can't act like I'm this high and mighty dude no more. I gotta.
I'll act like it when I am it. I'm not.
Gonna do it
the whole time.
Right. Until I win some shit and do some shit, I can't do that, man. And that's. I think
it's still out on him though. I gotta see him do what he did last year.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
consistently.
It's not going to be a thing. Then it's like, all right, well, then Baker wasn't going to be shit.
Well, he had that great rookie season though in Cleveland, man, and then did nothing after that.
Yeah, then it was. I think there was a lot of turmoil with.
It was a lot.
Odell and others.
Y'all was in shambles, man. Y'all was in shambles.
The offensive coordinator called plays at one.
Damn, that's right. Y'all did have Odell Beckham in his prime and did nothing. Did nothing with him in his prime.
Odell did a whole lot. If Baker wasn't throwing to him, Landry was looking good.
Yeah, he wasn't throwing to him at all. But Odell was in his prime when y'all had him, bro, and y'all didn't do nothing with him. That is crazy. If you really think about it, that's crazy.
Should have traded his ass away.
But that's why Baker got a lot of heat too. Like, you got this guy in his prime. He's probably one of the best wide receivers at the time, and you ain't doing nothing with him. Like, you ain't even trying to get the ball to him. I don't understand it. And now they went from that to we don't want to run Nick Chubb. But I get why they don't want to run Nick Chubb, because he's always getting injured half the damn time. So
listen, Thanos, to me it depends on what kind of season Watson has. If he comes out and shows out, then he's gonna be here. He's here for another 3 years anyways.
Hell no, they gonna fix that. They gonna get. Trust me, anything can happen. Anything. We've seen crazy shit happen.
Then Watson does his thing. If Watson doesn't, I think we get rid of him. We still own his money, but we get rid of him.
It's guaranteed. They gonna get him out of there. But what they gonna do is whoever they trade him to is gonna pay him some of that money though. Y'all won't have to pay. Y'all won't have to pay all of it. Y'all only have to pay so much, maybe the bulk of it. But
it'll be just like the Russell Wilson thing. We'll eat a bunch of dead cap.
Yeah.
Worth it to make sure everything's changing. But again, I think Watson will be fine. He looks good so far at OTAs. His arm looks good. Winston even said, dude, he goes, this dude's been nonstop with us. Whether he has a ball in his hand or not, he's in everybody's ears. He's talking to everybody. It's a huge different thing going on here. Yeah. To me, Watson wouldn't be able to be traded because of the money. We would have to cut him, and then it'd be like a Pittsburgh thing. Somebody would pick him up for like $5 million. Like Pittsburgh got Wilson and Fields for $5 million.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Crazy. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I'll take that too. Shit. Come on. Get two of y'all, get both of y'all. All right,
I don't think anybody trades for Watson unless they're desperate as shit. Carolina, maybe.
Who want to trade for that to have to pay some of that money? And it's going to be a lot of money that you got to pay.
You got to think there'll be 2 years left on the contract.
Yeah, man.
They kept moving money around, so it's probably going to be $100 million.
Yeah, see, I'm not doing that because whatever agreement they gonna try to come up with something crazy, and I'm like, nah. I think that's what's gonna keep him in Cleveland because the Browns gonna want somebody to pay too much of that money, and they gonna be like, nah, y'all guaranteed that to him, not us. We ain't gonna pay all of that. You know what I mean? We might pay like 15 million of it or something, but they gonna want them to pay way more than that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We about to see what happens. That conversation is for after this year, and then I'll really get in depth with that. Because right now we have to pay Cooper. Cooper wants his money. This is his last year, so Cooper's gonna want paid. And
I think y'all let him walk.
And that's what a lot of fans are trying to say. And I'm like, and then
saying, I'm letting him go. I'm letting him walk, bro. I'm not paying him.
Thrash. Thrash this rookie. I'm like, dude, you're looking at OTAs, man. I'm not,
bro. I'm not
on this
paying
pick right now.
Listen, the season that Amari had last year, you would keep him.
He had 1,300 yards. What the fuck?
Okay, that year,
touchdowns.
Yeah, last year, and then if he got to do the same thing this year, and you would keep him, or what if he have a down year and it's a trash year? Now you got to pay him. You gonna pay him off that 1 year?
I'm okay with paying him.
Off of that 1 year, you gonna pay him.
Listen, if we give him like a 3-year extension and do it somewhere around, in just 3 years, and make it to where it's like 60 mil or some shit like that.
I don't know. I'll probably let
That's
him walk.
$20 million a year.
I think y'all gonna let him walk. I promise.
Hey, we
money situation. They gonna want to keep money.
Like this. All right, if we let him walk, then what are we doing? Because you got Tillman, you got Moore, and you got Judy.
They believing in that.
Where the hell you been, Red Jet? You ain't been around in
salute. But nah, they believe in the young guys, man. And they cheaper. That if they let him go, that's what they thinking. Because you got 3 guys, so why have a 4th one that you got to pay? That you got to pay all this money to. I don't know. We'll see. But I just think money wise, I think they let him go because they got 3 cheaper wide receivers that can probably do the job too. Not as good as him, but all 3 together, I think it'll be cool. Yeah, been missing in MIA. In MIA, man. Don't do that. Don't do that though.
Yeah, you going MIA like that? Just dipping out, Red Jet.
What are we doing? What are we doing here, man? What are we doing? The Eagles got to deal with Kellen Moore, a new offense. How you think that affect the Eagles, man? They got a new offense. They got to deal with. They got to learn, and they got to deal with.
Hold on, before
hold on. Yeah. I was about to say, yeah. They in the comments.
I think Judy's going to be good. He says Amari Cooper's was like the guy he idolized. He's like his mentor. Cooper comes in. I think Judy does very well playing off Cooper because he's never had that guy.
And that's why they're going to let Cooper go.
But he's never had a true one.
That's why they're going to let Cooper go because they're going to see what Judy do and be like, oh, he looked like a number 1. Let's let him go. He cheaper. We don't got to pay him all that money he's going to want, and we can get him out of here. And I think that's what they're going to do. Yeah, that is dumb. And I think that's what they're going to do, though. Yeah, me personally, I would probably let him walk and just go with my young guys.
They still got to decide on Nick Chubb because Nick Chubb still got to sign a contract, too, after this year.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. And when Miles got to sign a contract and all that shit.
He already signed. He good.
He already did. How long was his? Okay, what about the Smith? He just signed, too, right?
Smith's got 2 years, yeah.
2 years, all right. So then y'all got to think if y'all going to keep him or not in 2 years. I don't know, man. Just y'all got some things y'all got to think about.
Look, Newsome, we have to decide on paying because he's in his 5th year. We signed that. So we could let him go and be gone or trade him halfway through the year, depending on shit. There's things that'll happen, and we'll see it all come together. But, again, it all hinders on what Watson does this year. Because we finally get a first-round pick again. Yeah. So now it all hinders on that.
I know you're happy. You gotta be happy about that.
No.
You ain't happy about a first because y'all can get a wide receiver.
The last time a first round pick worked out besides a lineman.
Y'all can get another wide receiver, man, because y'all about to let Amari go. And Njoku did work out. But y'all can get another wide receiver.
That was like pick 29 or 26 or some shit.
Yeah, I think y'all can do it again.
Listen, another receiver. Remember the last receiver we got?
Or another tight end. Yeah.
And what happened to that? That was trash. He went
that was crazy. How y'all? Damn, bro, y'all had him. Y'all had Odell.
Yeah, he couldn't catch. He was fumbling.
I know, bro. Like that's crazy. Braylon, that was That was very disappointing, man. That was very because I thought he was gonna be what he was in college, man. Like he was. Oh my god, he was trash.
Yeah, see, we're projected to get we're being negative 66 million.
Yeah, hell yeah, because Deshaun's
So
money.
money's gonna move. Things are gonna change. Like I said, things are gonna change. A lot
Amari
of shit.
is out of here, bro. Like they not giving him no
I
money,
don't
bro.
know.
He going.
I don't know if
I'm
he's
telling
out of here.
Bro, the cap hit they about to have this year is crazy because of Deshaun's money, bro. Like it's naked
Well,
66 million.
that's gonna be the thing. And
Yes, it's his money. It's his
that's
money.
why I said
So
we have to see what Deshaun does and what this year is before any
most of that,
shit.
most of that is his money. I think it's what, like 45 million or some
million.
shit. The whole shit, the 60 million of it is his.
Most of it because
Damn, I thought it was like 50 or something.
backpiling further and maybe 50 or something. We kept
Oh yeah, you
moving
know
money
what?
back.
I think they said 64. I think I seen where they said 64.
Again, that's just because we kept moving money back
Yeah.
and we backloaded it.
Dog, just think you about to make 64 million this year.
He don't care. He's gonna make that no matter what he does.
I know, but just think about that going into the season.
For the next 3 years.
Yes, bro. Just think about that. For the next 3 years, y'all gotta pay me 64 million every year, bro. I'm going into the season.
That's why they riding and dying.
Oh my god, bro. Like that's 64 million, bro. Even after taxes, bro, you damn near 100 million.
Like, got to see. Hey, I'll tell you right now. I bet you Watson does some shit. Yeah,
bro. 100 million after taxes is crazy, Mike. 100 million after taxes is crazy.
I know.
That's nuts, bro. 230 million guaranteed is, bro. When you think about it in the terms of the 64 million a year, that's insane. That's crazy. And y'all gonna have to trade him. If he don't do nothing this year, he gotta go. Y'all gotta figure something out, bro. Y'all can't do that for the next 3 years.
We're gonna see what happens.
Y'all can't do that. I think they was gonna be cool with it if y'all was.
No matter what, we're gonna have to pay a big chunk.
Well, I think the only reason they did it because they thought that y'all was gonna get over a hump, win playoff games. All that. If all that was happening, none of this would be a problem. We'll be fine with that. It's fine. We win it. We good. But the fact that things are going like it's going, and if culture ain't winning, people gonna want to leave. You know what I mean? So now you got to pay these dudes all this money for them to stay, and things gonna get hectic, man. That's crazy. 64 million a year. We gotta.
See, and that'll be another thing that happens. They convert some of it to bonus money. That way, I think he'll be okay with that too, because he'll be on a prove me thing where he's like, listen, I got to show you guys I've been messed up. I got hurt. I haven't been myself. And I think he'll be okay with some of it going to the bonus. Like, all right, you do this,
and I'll break that shit down and pay this man for the next 15 years and just break that shit down.
Bobby Bonilla, this motherfucker.
Even when he ain't on my team, I'm still gonna pay him like 5 a year, 10 million. I still got 10 million a year for you. Just break that shit down real quick.
Bobby Bonilla,
bruh. 230 got to get broke down over like 15 years, bro. Like 15 to 20 years, something crazy. Because I'm not paying for 3 years, dude. But yeah, he already
listen, Watson does give a shit about proving shit.
I think he do too.
Money no matter what, but he still wants to go down as a good ass football player.
Mm-hmm.
His mind, his mentality still win football. He still wants a Super Bowl. He still wants all that.
Yeah, I believe that too.
If he goes out here this year and gets hurt again and goes and sits down, then you can start saying, oh, yeah, he's playing a game. But I'll tell you right now, if he goes out there and rips it the hell up, he's doing his thing.
Well, it's been 3 years. I think the money already wasted.
But yeah, the trade's shit.
Yeah, the money's already wasted. Y'all lost.
Done. It's actually done now. It finally finished up this last draft. The trade we lost out
completely
of it.
Lost that shit.
Unless the Browns go to the Super Bowl, we lost all the way out of that.
Yeah, y'all lost the shit out of that. So far, 3 years in, y'all lost.
I agree, 100%.
Yeah, and
lost ass on it.
But this is a big year though, because that'll change the whole narrative if he go out, win a couple playoff games. Bro, if y'all get to like an AFC championship or some crazy shit like that, bro, that'll change everything.
That does, and then why? You'll hear all these lunatics in Cleveland. Oh, yeah, see, watch it. He snapped out of it. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Oh, my God. Shut up. You were just calling for
stop getting rubbing tugs, man. You can't get nuts off before the game, bro. You can't get your nut off before the game, bro. I can't
stand ludicrous fans for any team where they just automatically go in on somebody and it's like, hold on. And then when he does good, they're like, yeah, he's great. Dude, pick
Yeah.
one or the other here. Don't
Yeah, one or
fucking-
the other. Yeah.
I hate that shit.
Give him his
so
props,
much.
but yeah, give him his props. But
Cleveland
you ain't got
fans
to
do
go
that
right.
more than anything, and it's fucking
Yeah.
horrible. But I get
Flipping
it.
sides.
You had
flipping
20
sides,
million
yeah.
quarterbacks in the last 5 years, and you're like, well, you gotta harp on everybody.
Since 1999, y'all probably had like 40 or 50 quarterbacks.
No, it's not like it's like 25.
It feels like 40, bro.
No, you probably have more than that.
Yeah,
actually.
no, it's like 30.
Um,
Yeah, it's like 30 or something like that. But yeah, it feel like 40 or 50 though. What's
Problem
going?
is,
Why?
Thanos,
Why?
you see,
Why?
men.
Why does?
It's men.
But why does the quarterback go to Cleveland and die in these?
Usually, you don't have nothing around you, or the coaching sucks. Problem is you got a guy that won Coach of the Year twice. You have a defense that's top 3, maybe 1 in the damn league. You have every weapon conceivable. One of the best running backs in the league. You have Amari Cooper. You have Jerry Jeudy, Njoku. You have everything. Offensive line is top 5.
Second best defensive end in the league because JJ. I'm sorry.
Else.
TJ.
There's nothing else you can do for this dude or any quarterback ever. Any quarterback can stand there and should roll.
Man, he need to stay away from massage parlors.
No, it was not Ryan's. No, for the reasons I listed, dude, Stefanski went 11-6 with 4 different quarterbacks. One was an XFL quarterback. One came off the couch.
Flacco.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, that's why he won it. That's why he won that shit.
Yeah.
He didn't have a quarterback, one steady quarterback the whole year dogging. He didn't have that.
Yeah, no, he didn't, though.
And guess what?
I was shocked y'all did what y'all did, though.
Listen, Chubb went down the second game of the season. Our starting right tackle went down the first game. Our starting left tackle went down the 4th game. Dude, what do you mean? We lost everything this year.
Yeah. Cleveland definitely got a legit team.
Listen, I give Ryans everything for what he did when he turned around that team from the year before to
in 1 year. 1 year.
That was hella some shit.
1 year. But I think he focused because most defensive coaches, their defense is strong, but their offense is really not that good. D'Amico focused on that offense too. You see what they just did. Stephon over there, they focused on the offense as well as the defense.
Listen,
balanced. Their team is balanced.
Listen, that's how the Browns were. We were offensive linemen. We were dragging out off the damn parking lot.
Oh,
I didn't know who half the offensive linemen were. But I'm giving it to you. The Texans were dogs. Don't get me wrong. What Ryans did was amazing. Was amazing.
The Texans was dog shit for a long time.
And again, the only thing I look at it is literally Stefanski doing it with 4 quarterbacks, and that's the reason why he got it.
Yeah.
Y'all defense, XFL quarterback,
but I get what he's saying though. Y'all team is good, man. Y'all team, you got a legit team though. Like Texans got a young team. Like for a long time, the Texans, even with D-Hop, bro, the Texans wasn't good.
Yeah,
they wasn't.
D-Hop, they went to the playoffs like once.
That's what I'm going to say. They had like one good year. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now for them to do that in one season, bro, it's crazy.
Well, you got to think they drafted well,
and they even better. They added Mixon and Stephon. We ain't even got to talk about nobody else that they added.
Listen, they drafted well the last couple of years, and hey,
2 tight ends. Like,
you guys are welcome because the Browns gave you a lot of that shit. You guys are welcome for that shit.
2 tight ends. They brought Steph. They got 3 wide receivers. 4 with if Noah's still there. I don't know if Noah's still there. They brought in Joe Mixon. Like, bro, this is crazy. Like, they're going to be even better than they was last year.
Oh, yeah, the Texans are going to be dogs.
Bro, the quarterback that C.J. Stroud is, man, and it sucks that he didn't, because even though he didn't win no championships, all he had to do was beat Michigan, and he would have won 2 Heisman. Because he didn't win neither one of those Heismans the first 2, because he lost to Michigan. That's why Bryce, that's why he didn't win neither one of those. He should have won both of those. But the quarterback that he is, he never panics. That's the difference between him and all the other rookies. He never looked flustered. Things could be going bad, and he just looks the same. Like, I'm just going to go out here and play the way that I know how to play. I love that about him. And his mentality is just, I'm never rattled. None of this rattles me. Even if I'm nervous, you'll never even know it. You won't never know it because I'm going to just play my game and do what I know how to do. Accurate. Ball placement is crazy. The right decision. He goes through all his reads quick. Like, he's fast with his reads. and he's always going to make the right play.
And listen, they keep talking about the sophomore slump. The Texans did something that most teams don't do for their sophomore quarterback. They brought in another veteran, high-grade receiver,
and running back,
Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon changes things. That's a 1,000-yard back for the past 4 seasons.
1,000 yards a year. You can hand the ball off, especially when you're feeling a little flustered. You have people that got your back. Plus, you bolstered that defense with Danielle Hunter. You got Will Anderson Jr. You got Stingley out there. That defense will have your back. So most sophomore quarterbacks don't have all of that. Yeah,
they usually don't bolster up the offense like that, or they usually don't do that. Those two alone, man. That is crazy. And he got 2 tight ends now. Like, this is about to be
over, and you got Schultz. Listen, that team is primed.
Yeah.
People keep saying they're going to take a step back. No, I think they take a step forward.
Yes, they got a lot of offense, yo. A lot. Like, and high power.
To back it up. It's not going to be no crazy top 3 defense, but it's going to be a good ass defense.
Yeah, to keep them in games. They'll always be in games.
Defense. Top 10.
They shouldn't have, if any of their losses should never be blowouts. That's how, because their defense will be good enough to keep the score low, and the offense will be good enough to keep the score high if need be. You know what I mean? So they got the balance. You know what I mean? They can do either one. I think they got multiple ways that they can win the game now.
Yeah.
With the running game that they about to have now, and a legit number one receiver, I think they got multiple ways to win games now. You know what I mean? And their defense will do enough, I think. Yeah. Like you said, it won't be top 3, nothing like that. They could be a top 7, 8. You know what I mean? They could be in the top 10. That's all they really need. They could be top 15 maybe and still be okay. You know what I mean? But they got to be right in that from 7 to 10 area, I think. From 7 to 10 defensive rank, and to be like really highly successful and maybe win a couple playoff games. I think they're going to be a real big problem, though, in the playoffs. If they get to the playoffs, they're going to be a real big problem.
Texans are winning their division. They probably come –
oh, they definitely win their division. They about to win their division every year for the next 4 years.
Probably come second in the AFC. I would give them second.
In the AFC?
Yeah, because I feel like
let's see. The Chiefs. Chiefs and the Ravens, I'm gonna give it to them. I'll put them at third though.
I can't. The Ravens, I think, took a step back.
Defensively,
I feel like it was a step back a little bit. They got Henry, but
but I think because Lamar put on some weight because he lost all that weight, but now he didn't run a lot.
No, he lost more weight. He's down to 205.
Yeah, but he lost like weight, but he put on. They said I forgot how they explained it.
I don't care.
But he bulked himself up so he could run more. Pretty much is what they were saying. He bulked himself up. What I read, he bulked himself up.
Thanos, I agree. The Texans will be a team that can stop Mahomes. The Jets can be a team that do it.
No, I don't think the Jets, man.
The Jets can. They have a top 3 defense. I definitely think they can. If Aaron Rodgers is healthy, I definitely think they can.
No, I don't think they can.
They don't have their defense isn't. Again, the Chiefs lost on defense. Their defense isn't what it was last year.
You mean stop them in the regular season or the playoffs? Because if we talk about the playoffs,
I think they can stop in the playoffs.
No, hell no, I don't see that. In the regular season, the Jets can win a game.
All right, right now, Super Bowl prediction. You think Chiefs win it all already?
I think they definitely going back representing the AFC until somebody show me otherwise.
I think that could beat them.
Not in the AFC in the playoffs.
The Ravens could have beat them if they kept running the ball. It was over last.
Yeah, but going off of what happened, man, I get it. That's great. I know we talked about it. They could have did it, but they didn't. It was always Josh Allen could have beat him, but 13 seconds was still on the clock, and Patrick Mahomes threw 2 passes and scored. It's a lot of ifs that could have happened.
Listen, I like the Eagles in the NFC. I like the Lions.
The only reason I don't, because of Kellen Moore, they got to learn a new offense. If they get the offense quick and it flow, because Kellen Moore gonna air that shit out. But Jalen Hurts, is he gonna be able to run that offense? Is he gonna be able to run that offense?
We've seen him air it out before when he was at Oklahoma and Bama.
Yeah, but I'm talking about in the NFL, we seen him throw 350 in the playoff. What was that? The NFC Championship, or was it the Super Bowl? What did they go to that year? Recently,
I don't know. But what I'm saying is
he threw 350 is what I'm saying. That's the only time he did.
He's never had Saquon Barkley behind you.
No, that'll be a difference. Hell yeah, that'll be a difference.
That's a hell of a difference.
But his arm, I don't believe in his arm and his throwing ability.
Thanos, I get that, but Fields is more of a runner, anyways. But what I'm saying is
I don't like his throwing ability, man.
Hurts has every weapon imaginable.
Yeah,
AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, every weapon imaginable right now. Plus a good line. You got Saquon. I mean, there is no reason.
Yes, it is. He's not that quarterback.
No reason why he can't go to the Super Bowl and win.
I don't think he's that quarterback, man. I don't even think they can get by the Lions if they got to see them in the playoffs. I don't think
I'm not ever going to say he's an elite passer by any means.
He's not. He's nowhere near it. But he's nowhere near it, though. He's nowhere near an elite passer.
What I'm saying is he doesn't have to be an elite passer to win the Super Bowl.
Yes, he does. He don't even because he don't run as much no more. They don't run Jalen.
He was averaging 100 yards a game.
No, I'm talking about the Jalen Hurts we know. I'm talking about the Jalen Hurts we know, like the one that we used to seeing. I haven't seen that Jalen Hurts,
and I think that's got to change. And Kellen Moore's going to force that to happen.
Yeah, we seen that he threw 350. I think it was the NFC Championship, or did they make it to the Super Bowl recently? Was they in the Super Bowl recently? Right?
Yeah, they lost.
Okay, so it was the NFC Championship against the 49ers. No,
they lost KC. He played crazy in the Super Bowl and lost.
Yeah, that's okay. So he threw for 350 in that game. That's the Jalen Hurts that we need to see. But the defense, things just went a little different. But that's the Jalen Hurts that can win a Super Bowl. If he's doing that, yes, he can win a Super Bowl. But the Hurts that we been seeing lately, nah, that Hurts ain't winning no Super Bowl. No way. No way. That's not happening because I don't even think he's confident in his own throwing ability.
And that's a hub. We'll see.
What do you say? 4K, 30 touchdowns.
That's what he says. Then he can be truly elite.
Yes. That makes you elite if you can throw 4,000. Yes.
I don't.
Bro, they saying Caleb Williams going to throw 4,500 yards this year.
No, listen.
That's what I'm saying. No.
I just watched a clip of him throw. He underthrew the shit out of this ball.
He trash.
Keenan Allen had to stop to catch it, and he said, hell no. Right after he did, he's like, hell no.
Yeah, like, Keenan Allen ain't feeling it. Yes, it is, man. And Caleb Williams, man, we say it all the time, man. He overhyped
Caleb's
his
not listen, that key word there, you should put in caps. He can, but he's not going to.
But he's not going to. No, he's not. He can, but he's not.
Unless he checks his mental shit.
But they said they had the list of them. They had Bo Nix at like 45.
Everybody says Bo Nix is gonna be the worst fucking quarterback.
See, man, I think Bo Nix gonna be better. Yeah, I think he's gonna be better than all of them, but except for maybe Penix. I think he's gonna be better than all of them, except for maybe Penix. Drake May, I think he's gonna be good. I think Caleb gonna be the worst one.
But there he is, Bo Nix.
Bo Nix. I think Bo gonna be the best. But you ain't gonna tell me this man played 7 years in college. He done some things in college, beat some elite teams in college, all of that good stuff. And he not gonna be a good NFL player. He already got the body, he got the arm, he got everything that you need as an NFL quarterback. Now he just run. And he can run.
He can do all
now
that.
He just gotta put the work in and learn the system. Learn the game, and that's it. That's all he needs. Bo will throw over 4,000 every year.
And I'm happy he got Sean Payton. He's got Sean Payton.
Yeah, Sean Payton. Yeah, Caleb gonna throw for he'll throw for over 3,000. He might. He can probably get 3,500. Yeah, but he gonna have if he get 23 touchdowns, he gonna have 15 interceptions though.
Listen, yes, and Thanos, that's my problem. Mentally, can he handle a 3 interception game? Can he handle getting blown out? Can he handle only throwing 150 in a game and getting his ass kicked?
And underthrowing though? Can he handle underthrowing the ball?
That's where my problem lies with Caleb, because we watched him get his ass handed to him, and then he mentally was destroyed. You can't do that in the NFL. You can do that in college. You can't do that in the NFL. No, you got to worry about eating every week. And yes, Hurts had 15 interceptions last year. That's why he was sad. That's why Philly got knocked out the first round.
But you know who else used to have 14 interceptions in seasons? Tom Brady. But you know what else he had? 50 touchdowns. Peyton Manning. But you know what they had, though? 45, 50 touchdowns.
Well, that's
passes. You know what I mean? And 4,000 yards, almost 5,000 passing yards. And but they had 14 or 15 interceptions. Yeah. But when you got you got 3,200 yards, 23 touchdowns, and 15 interceptions, bro. That's not good. That's not good at all. 15 interceptions with 23 touchdowns. No.
We ain't comparing them to Caleb. We're just
no. We're just saying they also was throwing double-digit interceptions high too, 15. But
his first year he went 20-20, I think. Dude.
Yeah,
20 interceptions, I think.
We're just saying that if he wants to negate those interceptions that he throws, he has to throw 45 touchdowns. You know what I mean? He got to throw 50 touchdowns if he want to negate that.
But it's all right here for Caleb.
Yes, it's mental.
It's a mental thing. He has all the talent and ability and everything in the world.
Yes.
I love him as a talented ass player.
Yes.
Mentally, I don't think he can make it because of that unless he changes that.
Yeah, it's mental trash.
That's all.
Trash. Yep. Man, good show, man. Good show.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all. You know how we do.
Hey, we love y'all coming in, joining the chat. Thanos, normal guy.
We love it.
Yoli stopped in. Red Jet made a rare appearance.
Yeah, salute, man. You better not be missing like that, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Absolutely insane. Alan showed up. What's up, man? Yeah, everybody showed up. We love y'all.
Everybody, man.
All our viewers. Hey, listen, if you on here, go to our Facebook. Follow us on Facebook. You see us scroll across the bottom right here at the Man Cave 1022.
YouTube, all that.
Hit everything. Hit the likes. Hit everything.
Yeah, you see them down there going across the screen. Go to all of them.
Hey, off the rails. 8-9. It'll be crazy. Game three will have happened. We'll know a little more about the finals. We'll talk a little more football. There'll be a little more baseball involved because All-Star break's coming soon. We got big trades coming up. Who knows what's going to happen? But remember, Off the Rails Thursday, and everybody, man, have a good-ass night.
Yeah.
And make sure you always stay tuned.
Enjoy yourself from the Man Cave.
All right. Salute.